Welcome back to Factorio SpaceX Extreme. So one little sidetrack before we get to the nuclear. I'm going to quickly add in another plastic train so that we have 3 of them. I mean, plastics is close to coping, but I haven't finished the update to the red circuit, which will need to be done. So once we have done that, our demand on plastic is going to, I mean, at the moment it's slowly dropping, our supply at the main base. It will start dropping a lot faster once the red circuit is finished. So yeah, basically I just want to give putting on manual, there we go, that's all that was wrong, so automatic. The silliness. Alright, so if we look at F5, at the moment update, the microseconds between updates is just under 30, which is giving us a UPS of just over 30. With a bit of luck, it should drop to about 24 once we've done the nuclear update. That would be around 40, which would be awesome. And of course, you know what I'm going to do as soon as it gets to that point. I'm going to pretty much immediately build some more stuff to screw it up again, because that's what I do. Anyway, now that we're back in the main base, let's shoot up here. Oh, you're not getting power. Oh, you're not supposed to be, so that's alright. There's a command to automatically update all of your nuclear to the advanced nuclear. I think I'm going to run that rather than waste time building all the bits and then replacing them. Mainly because the only reason we're doing this is to... where are we? Is to... improve UPS. So it's not really, I mean, we've already built all the nuclear and we're going to strip it down so that we don't burn through our supply of fuel, uranium fuel. We're going to strip it down pretty much as soon as we have run the command, but I just want to be in the general vicinity at that time. So I'm going to run up to the engineering train. Try not to die now that I've got trains moving at a decent pace. Oh, engineering is actually back this way. I could probably just, no, we'll jump on the engineering train, it'll be faster. Probably, maybe. Oh, the engineering train needs to be filled up. Well, it doesn't really. We want to go to add, I think it's nuclear landfill, or landfill nuclear circuit condition. Let's go. It's a bit of a circular path, but this will be better. Let me just have a quick look what the command is. Apparently it is replace nuclear. So I suppose, well, what we should be looking at is power. It's probably best if I wait until we're over there so that I can start ripping things up as soon as it's confirmed that we have ample power to do so. I basically need to get the nuclear reactors, the excessive advanced nuclear reactors offline as quickly as possible so they're not burning up of our reserves and get us down to probably 20 gigawatts. We're probably using somewhat more than that at the moment, but 20 gigawatts would be fine. Yeah, this is just so much better running at 30 UPS rather than 20 UPS. And here we are. Right. The very large nuclear array. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to, I've got this bit and this one that doesn't look as good. This one is definitely all going. We'll keep, say, probably, well, I probably should make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so that we have these bits at the end. We'll see. I need to get round here to start off with in any event. Yes, the steam is pretty full. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the steam, whether there's an issue. I don't really know whether it's the same amount of steam, whether these even work once they've been replaced. I just don't know these things. And yeah, if you're wondering when my very original uranium mine runs out, I'll probably move all of the processing over here where it makes a lot more sense. So, right, let's have a look at our power. Okay, so our bar's about here. We're using about 15 gigawatts, and we're sort of at 80% as kind of expected. So, if we run that command, replace nuclear, I'm not sure if I have to make it /C replace nuclear, but let's see what happens. Advanced nuclear, right, so everything is now advanced. Is everything now advanced? No. I would suggest that it's doing a massive update. The game's actually frozen. Alright, well I'm going to stop the recording and hopefully it will recover. And welcome back, and it looks like it has caught up. So, let's take that off. So what we need to do is check power. Power is utterly hopeless at the moment for some reason. Maybe it's because everything needs to reheat. Yes, the temperature of all these is very low at the moment. That's interesting. Alright, well, I don't want all of these to heat up. Let's just do a quick save. Save game. I should have done that before I started this process. Now let's start ripping the nuclear out. Ew. Wow, I've got all the UPS in the world at the moment. That's because we have no power at all, it looks like. None. Right. Hopefully that's a temporary aberration. We have 10 of these. Oh. Is it just a temperature thing? I wonder what temperature it has to get up to before it starts making power. Well, it's nice having 60 UPS again. There is one thing we do need to do, and that is probably increase these. I'm not sure if 50 is going to be enough anymore. What temperature are you heading to? And is this going to cause a problem with these guys? No, they're empty anyway. Okay. Doesn't look like we're getting anything happening here yet. The water. We're still going up, yes. So aside from having no power, oh no, we do have some power. 13.1 gigawatts. I'd like to know where that's actually coming from. It's clearly not quite enough. Here we go, these ones are working. Handful in the middle. Have these ones warmed up faster or something? 3,000. Yes, they seem to have. Don't know quite how that worked, but never mind. So these guys are obviously doing nothing right now. 14 gigawatts. Are we... Are we going to get enough? Okay. And we're back to 30 UPS anyway though, so... I don't know, 40, 30? Can't make up its mind. It doesn't appear to have saved us a whole lot of UPS yet, but that might be because it's doing lots of calculations on the whole impact of starting up again. So, what I might do... 29, it's actually worse right now. Again, it might just be the calculations. So, we reckon we're only going to need 5 of these. I'll take out the reactors. These ones don't seem to be doing anything. Oh yeah, they are doing something in the middle there. I'll take out, say, a couple at a time. Just make sure that we stay green before I take out any more. Do that. Do that. 1, 2. Oh yes, look at this, it's getting much better. Well, in that case, one, two. Now how are things? Gigawatts. Hasn't yet given us a big saving in UPS. Perhaps that will change. They're definitely still warming up. I do wonder what the maximum temperature these go to now is. Maybe it's 4,000 degrees. Which we should be at fairly soon. So that one, okay, so it has to get over 2,000 to start working. There you go. Well, close to. 2,000. I will risk one more. 32, 31. I don't know what that guy's doing, but let's get rid of it. Looks like the temperature is going to be about 1955 C. How many have we got that still operate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks like I left 1 or 2 here. Okay, we still have a few more to get rid of then. That might explain why we don't have all the extra UPS that we're supposed to yet. Let's get rid of them. I'd have to say I am... I'll just say that the judgment is out currently, but it hasn't made that big a difference yet, and we have definitely... Well, maybe I need to get rid of all of the bits. No, that is gone. They are all gone. I mean, maybe all of these bits still take up some UPS just because they're there. It's definitely possible. And I don't really want them to be here anymore, so let's tell it to pack it all up. It's the uppermost time now. We're probably just about up for time. I'll try and avoid the roboports and just pack everything else up. I guess it makes sense that it might be still doing calculations through all this stuff. So if we want the benefit, we've got to take everything, not just the nuclear furnaces. Anyway, I'll keep doing this. So welcome back, guys, just for a quick update. I guess now it's at 30. It's kind of hard to say what that's done for us, but I've cleaned up all of the old nuclear here, and here we're down to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like 24, so it's slightly more than we had before. We don't really seem to have got the UPS gain that I was hoping for, nothing like. I mean, this looks like it's almost nothing. I'm gonna guess that it's around 3 or 4 UPS, and that's it from replacing all the nuclear. So I wonder if it was worth it. Well, there we go, 4. I mean, 4 UPS is pretty big, so it probably is worth it, but it was nothing like the gain that I guess I was led to believe. Unlike the cargo capacity on our bots. So let's just have a look. Where is space science? Is 72,000, right? So we've got tons and tons of space science now. Blue science definitely struggling, and that's going to slow us down, but that's fine. Let us go for more worker robot cargo size at 61. Shouldn't take too long. The blue science is the thing that will be slowing us down. What sort of rate are we getting on blue science? We're getting a K a minute. It's not terrible. So I guess that is supposedly about an hour, but it's going to be doubled because of this. However, when our modules finish, it might run a little bit better than that. Because if we look at the main base, I think we're very low on plates. Yes, copper and iron are both negative, and if I look at the circuits, oh, it's catching up, so maybe it's not quite so bad. Where's the processing? Oops, no, where are... Oops, whoops. There we go. Where is processing units? I think they're probably struggling. Yeah, they're struggling. So that is... It doesn't affect blue science, but a lot of resources are sort of being diverted to the processing units, I guess, to try and build them. Because they're needed with the high-tech science packs and so on. But not to worry. That is probably the end of the update as such. What am I going to do now? I know we're not getting enough resources in here. We're constantly, I mean, plate, we have some, but it's so little. Iron ore is again, we're in the wrong system. Wrong. Who's wants it. We're not getting enough resources in here as it is. So, I mean, I note that I mean, these are not constantly full, so there's more room to bring in trains, and we also have these lines. So, okay. Yeah, so what I want to do is probably devote the next line. That's where iron fruit is. Interesting. The next line will probably be another steel, and then the two above it will probably be some green circuits. Because if you remember, I dropped out one of these stacks of green circuits for more roboports, and I was thinking of just building green circuits here. But I guess if they were coming from there, it would almost be as good. That distance is... Anyway, if there's not enough, they've got to come from somewhere, and if they're up here, that will be where they come from. So yeah, a couple of trains of green circuits. And to do that, we'll basically duplicate this stack and this stack up here somewhere, or certainly, or maybe down here. We want to bring in these amazing copper ore patches and these iron patches. So I'm going to have to do a whole lot of killing around here. And yeah, make room for the building. So I'll probably do the killing first, and then we'll see where we get to. So anyway, that's the update, and thanks for that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.